Scorpios, let's jump in. All right, this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So already we have the Five of Wands, King of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. So let's talk about it. So right off the bat, we have a lot of earth energy and a lot of fire. So in the next couple of weeks, something to do with air signs, or not air signs, earth signs and fire signs may come up. This also could reflect in terms of finances being a focus, and also creative endeavors, you wanting to take action on certain career endeavors, certain desires that you've had for a while. You could even be more so focused on your passions and the things that make you happy, that lights you up inside. Interesting, but with the Five of Wands and the King of Swords right next to each other, it seems like in the next couple of weeks, you're going to realize that someone here is a liar and that you cannot keep stressing yourself out in terms of getting the answers, getting understanding from someone who either keeps their options open or you're constantly at odds with. Okay, there could also be a cut in communication where there's drama ensuing. You could be dealing with somebody who has like a family situation that they're slightly in, but not really. It's like they're separated, or they still live with the person they have children with. And you could decide to cut yourself loose from the situation because all it does is create drama or stress in your life in some way. I also see you guys cutting off a family member or certain family members within the next couple of weeks if you haven't already, because of the fact that they're also trying to cause drama in your life and trying to judge your decisions or make you make certain decisions that don't help you in the grand scheme of things or don't align with what you're looking for. I also see, when it comes to certain ideas and things that you've wanted to embark on for a while now, you could be beating yourself down and talking to yourself a little bit crazy in terms of the fact that you haven't gotten on top of those things a lot sooner. And this is just a piece of advice: be careful of getting caught up in that thought process, because everything has happened the way that it's supposed to, even though it may feel like you've been delayed in certain ways or you haven't been making progress like how you should. Everything has been happening the way it's been happening in your life, the way it's supposed to. Okay, especially down to opportunities. So know that opportunity, know that what's for you will find you in the season it's supposed to. And that's really what Spirit is saying here. Okay, I see a lot of stability around the home environment in the next coming weeks, or as of right now. What needs to happen though is you guys need to make sure you're not focusing or trying to turn your focus to what issues you can't control. When you start focusing on problems that family members that you have are having at the moment that don't consist of anything that has anything to do with you, this could be added stress, added weight on you. This could even be you taking on problems in a work environment that have nothing to do with you. Be careful of being put in the midst of problems that in the grand scheme of things are not your problems. I also see some sort of pushback from the person that you may have children with. If you're trying to work things out with them, it just kind of seems like in working things out with them, there's still challenges, whether that's in communication, whether that's in trusting them, or you guys just evolving and growing past your history. You could be seeing that there's just a bit of a challenge. And also in the give and take, it could feel like maybe you're working extremely hard to work this relationship out and your person's not trying as hard as you. Okay. I also see money is on your mind heavy. Okay, how can you make more money so that you can do the things that you want to do? You could be looking at where money is being spent and where you may need to cut back on maybe spending so much money or wasting money. Okay, let's keep going. Let's pull a card from here. What's the message for my Scorpios? So the card we have, it says, I am patient with myself and others. It says, please take a number. So the universe works on its own time. Be patient, open, and understanding. You begin to strengthen your ability to accept things as they come. Trust that everything will happen exactly as it should. I just said this. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. So even in moments where you feel like, damn, I should have been here, I should have been there by this time frame, and why hasn't this taken off for me the way that I envisioned it? Understand that patience is key. This is something I said for Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart, definitely check that reading out. But patience is key, and understand that Spirit has you in mind. Trust me. Spirit has you in mind, hasn't forgotten about you. And twists and turns that we experience on our journey doesn't mean that we're not on the right path. It just means that we're going through twists and turns and experiences for us to get through and to gain wisdom from. All right, let's keep going. So we have spiritual partnership. Some of you guys have a very spiritual connection with someone to a point to where you don't even have to be in communication with them. And you guys are like in tune with each other mentally. Like this is like telepathic communication in a sense. This also feels like beyond that, you just feel so connected to someone, like you've known them in a previous lifetime, like you've known them all your life. Even with a newer connection, you could feel like this strong connection between you two. And shoot, I'm even seeing that some of you ran into a particular love interest because this person was the catalyst to your spiritual journey. All right, this person may have been somebody who came into your life for a very specific purpose. We also have perseverance that flew out. So when it comes to things that we've experienced, trials and tribulations, you guys are very strong and you're able to make it through the toughest of situations. I mean, you guys are Scorpios. You guys represent the death card, which represents transformation and evolution. So you guys have been through fair share of experiences for a reason so that you guys can gain certain experience and wisdom. But with perseverance being here, in the next couple of weeks, you guys are going to have to get on top of your A game. And when it comes to you starting that business or you getting ahead in terms of your personal journey, spiritually, financially, whatever this is, it's going to require you guys to have a level of consistency and perseverance to make it through small obstacles, big obstacles that come your way, and not getting choked up in the process. All right, let's pull some more cards. Let's pull from here. What's the message for Scorpio? So we have Mystic Healer that flew out. It says healing energy flows through you. So some of you are literally meant to be spiritual healers. And this goes back to what I was just saying about going through certain experiences so that you can either help other people vicariously through you living your life, or some of you are drawn to readings, drawn to certain things because this is a part of your path. And some of you, it doesn't have to necessarily mean that you're a reader. It could mean more so you're a healer in your own right or your own way. Okay, nurses are healers. People who create art, creatives are healers. So maybe you have healing abilities just in your own way. Whether that's through music, whether that's through painting, actually reading cards, whatever this is. So let's pull some romance angel cards. What's going on with Scorpio's love life? So we got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So singles, visualize what you want. Make sure you're clear on what you're looking for, because if you're not, Spirit is just going to deliver any old person into your life. And know that in the dating process, it's still going to require you to vet or check out who you're dating and make sure they're in alignment with you, okay? You can have new love come into your life all day, but if you don't take the time out to vet the situation or to vet who you're dealing with, then Lord knows what you'll manifest, okay? Then I have flirt. So this is putting yourself out there. If you're single and you're wanting to manifest new love, you guys have to put yourself out there. If you're in a relationship, it seems like very soon there's this kick up of chemistry and you and your person being more lovey-dovey on each other, especially if things have been more so tense as of recently. There could be just more lighthearted, flirty energy between you and your person coming very soon, if it hasn't already. Some of you also, you could be looking at your partner and questioning why they're flirting with other people, especially if you're noticing that, like on social media or them doing it at work or something. You could be side-eyeing your partner, especially if they are somebody who's more so on the flirty side. All right, Scorpios. What are the final messages for them? You got the Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the World, and the Seven of Cups. So balance is needed internally. In order for you guys to see balance happen outwardly, you guys need to get balance internally. Okay, especially when it comes to finances. Some of you guys have been not making the most balanced decisions and where money goes, and you haven't been on top of yourself as you need to be. So really having a reality check or a moment of sitting down and analyzing where you guys have just been a little bit imbalanced in your life is going to be necessary. Even in terms of love, you got to love on yourself first in order for you to be able to love someone else. And also know how to have a balance in doing both. You can love other people and still love yourself in the process, not neglecting either or. Spirit's also saying that you guys need to allow the process in which you guys are trying to tap into real wealth, allow that to be a gradual thing and not beat yourself up for the fact that it is a gradual thing, especially if you're trying to tap into real financial security. This is not an overnight process. This is a gradual, small baby steps process, and you guys need to see it that way and not beat yourself up for it being a gradual thing. And Spirit is saying, take your time as well. Some of you guys are trying to do way too much financially right now instead of taking baby steps and focusing on one thing at a time. And of course, things will trickle down and flow into each other. Spirit wants you to also see close cycles that you guys have recently went through, whether this is you relocating and moving to a different home or moving on your own. This could be leaving a marriage or leaving a long-term relationship. Major cycles that recently have closed out for some of you. You need to allow yourself to see that as an opportunity for the world to now be in your hands, or for you to experience outside of that said experience. And stay away from allowing emotional confusion or just confusion in general to throw you in the whirlwind of going back to old cycles. Okay, but I think that's pretty much what I wanted to say here. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, definitely feel free to thumbs up the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Scorpios.